imagine that you are on a plane to Tokyo Disney Island, but then the plane crashed on a remote island. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Confident Junior Presenter presentation session. It is a pleasure to have the opportunity to present here today. Let me introduce myself. My name is Alisa Lois David and I am 13 years old. Today, I will be talking about my fantastic survival plan on Life Island. I have divided my presentation into 6 parts, which are the situation I'm in, the available things, activities and tasks, rules and regulation I have to follow, life skills, and post-trip reflections. I I'd like to start talking about the situation I'm in. I was in a plane to Tokyo Disney Island, but then the plane crashed on a remote island. Before the radio communication broke down, I was able to send a message. And they said, "You are too far. We can only rescue you after 1 month." Now that I have talked about the situation I'm in, now let's talk about the available things I have in hand. I have a bottle of wine, a loop earring, a camera cable, dead monkeys, dead crabs, a thick rope, a shoebox, a cigarette lighter, a machete, and a gun. Now that I've talked about the available things I have, let's talk about the activities and tasks. How do I get filtered water? That's a great question. First, we will have to cut the bottle into 2 parts, and the top part will be closed with cloth, and we'll have to fill in the top part with fine sand, charcoal, coarse sand, and rocks. Then we can put the dirty water into it. But that filtered water, we will not be able to drink it yet. We will have to put it under the sun for a while so that all the bacteria will be gone. Next, how do I get food? Well, I will cut the dead crabs and dead monkeys and put it onto the fire. Thirdly, how do I build a shelter? Well, I will have to cut the trees and make it stand and put the fuselage on top so that when it's raining, it won't be wet. I won't be wet. Fourthly, for warmth, I will make a fire and that so that I won't be hot, won't be cold. Fifth, then for safety, I will use the gun. Where is my gun? Then I will use a gun to shoot all of the animals that are around me that's trying to attack me. For the machete, I will use it to ward off animals. Now that I have talked about how I obtain my resources, let's talk about the rules and regulations I have to follow. First, to not go deep into the water because there might be dangerous sea creatures in there. For example, sharks and other dangerous sea creatures that could possibly kill me. Secondly, to not eat poisonous fruits. How do I identify that the fruit is poisonous? Well, firstly, we can see if that fruit is looking too perfect, or we can also see if there are dead animals and dead insects under it. Third, last but not least, I cannot kill myself or think negatively. Let's talk about the life skills that I need. First, I will have to learn about First, I will have to learn about hunting skills so that I can have food to eat. Secondly, is to think positively so that I won't have to think so negatively. Okay. Sixth, last, post-trip reflections. For post-trip reflections, I will cry a lot and hug all my family and my friends and my brothers. Secondly, I will tell my cousins about the experience I had on Life Island. That is the end of my talk about about Life Island. I will now open the grounds for questions.
Hi, Alisa.
Hi.
Crystal, teacher Crystal here. I have a question for you. I'm very impressed with your water filtration system. Okay, I would like to ask you, what kind of water do you pass through the filter? Is it salt water or fresh water? If it's salt water, how do you remove the salt content? Because drinking salt water will make you more thirsty.
Um. Okay, that is a hard question because well, we can we
Sorry.
can put it we can put it in a bottle of wine, and put it into the water, so that there might be salt coming up. Right? No. How do I actually get this? My brain not.
Okay, never mind. Alisa, maybe you can go and do some research
Without.
about it. Yeah, yeah. Okay. Once you already got the answer, you can tell Miss Ratna. Okay, it's something to do with evaporation. Okay.
Oh yeah, evaporation.
Yeah, I give you a hint. Evaporation. Okay. Thank you.
Okay.
All right, Royza, would you like to go ahead and ask her a question? Yes, Royza, about her presentation. Go ahead.
What is the island name?
Oh, the island name is Life Island.
Life Island.
Yes.
Okay, Alisa, you can end your presentation.
Now that is. Thank you for listening to my presentation. Thank you.